Boom. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I've checked my mic. It's working this time. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the freaking stream's picking up the music for some reason. Oh, wait, is it? Can someone check? God, I'm such a.
I would check, but I've got a 30-second ad real quick, so
I don't
Oh,
get it.
my
I don't get ads.
God. Freaking Twitch, man. Freaking Twitch.
What were you needing to hear?
Just to see if the music and everything is working. Yeah, I think it is. The levels look like it's working. We should be
It is.
fine. Okay, we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Riches and Dragons that we play here on Wednesday afternoons, Wednesday evenings, something of the nature. Last we had left off, our wonderful little buddy adventurers had made their way back to the city of Femdel in an attempt to search out and piece together the information, specifically in relation to this strange book that Alkan and all of you had found on your first venture all the way back near here in the areas surrounding Femdel. Um, you had made your way back into the city. Libra had gone off on his own to go seek his patron, his family, his something, and had seemingly managed to get through it with relatively little issue, while the rest of you were dealing with your own issues, specifically realization that someone had broken into Alcon's home at one point, some way or somehow. Having managed to bypass the alarm spells that she had put up, but who knows? Knowing that, you managed to realize that the only person that could have known where she resided or was was the old headmaster of the tiny little school that she taught at. You guys all went there, arrived, investigated, and had found his body, which was relatively recently deceased, given that it wasn't rotting or providing any sort of semblance of heavy contamination or spells, but also a crumpled note, a few words, and a revelation that leads to Muse having been able to read, at the very least, a little bit of a portion of the strange script to find. If I recall correctly, last we had left off, Libra had essentially woken up back at the front of the alley in which Alcon Alcon's home was hidden within, and the rest of you had made your way back. Was there anything else that you guys would have attempted to do for the rest of that day while Libra was still off on his own kerfuffle?
I don't think so.
No, I think after we escaped, that was probably enough.
Yeah. Then the remainder of the day, you guys had essentially, a few talks with Alcon, a layover, and kind of some thinking. And in that brief moment while you guys were in there, kind of settled down, residing and resting, Simon, you come to realize that you were now within the city of Femdel. One and two, they left your ass in the apartment.
Fair enough.
But having them come back, you see that Elcon is definitely in some sort of dour mood. It seems that she had been crying previously, but the rest of the party doesn't look any more injured or, you know, worse off than when they had left a couple of hours ago to go investigate school.
Uh, what happened?
Who do you direct that to?
The group?
Well, not a lot, but also a lot.
Kind of exactly what I figured would happen.
Apparently, it seems as though someone was already a bit ahead of us and had already pilfered through Alcon's home or lab. I think it was a home, right?
It was her home.
Yeah. So went out to find that or find out, you know, the only person that we really had a lead on, which, well, turns out they also got him first.
As in, got him as in dead?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What? Are you okay? Is this someone who you were close to, Alcon?
You can see that she's currently like standing over a small like sink essentially, and she's poured out a little bit of water and is currently washing her face. Looks back. Uh, yeah. He was uh, it was my mentor. The one who kind of took care of me when I didn't have anywhere else to go. He was good in this horrible shitty city.
Yeah.
He's a decent person.
So now I suppose the next course of action is to try and find the information we need while also getting out and hopefully having Giancarlo not die or be recaptured.
Muse, you you said you could read a little bit of it, right?
Yeah, it's like bits and pieces, you know? It's a little bit like Infernal, like I can kind of like the writing's kind of similar, but it's a little different. I mean, if I could sit down or have some more references to pull from, I could probably translate more.
Uh, the the temple that we started in, that I initially hired all of you guys for, there was some profane writings in there, right? On the tombs of the saints.
There,
I don't think I was there for that.
Oh no. It was this is before you joined us.
yes, no, this is a little before.
And
I would say one way or the other, but well, you know.
I don't know if it'll be useful as references or translations, but book is here as well. There's a risk if we attempt to open it. I have not even thought opening it so far, but I, I don't know what it could potentially do. I don't know what it.
Is there a reason you haven't tried opening it?
Is there a
Feels
curse on it?
like a normal thing to do with a book.
Well, There's a clasp on it. I keep it closed because if it's open, the last time that it was open was all the way back before we had left Femdel. It it was whispering, saying these horrible, horrible things. I think it was trying to probe my mind, so I never opened it.
Well, we took out where it was being produced, right? Like, I would think that if they were the ones who were trying to probe your mind, it wouldn't be as bad now.
I don't think I should be the one to do it. She kind of unclasps the not like the actual clasp that's keeping the book closed, but the one on the spine of it that's like hooked to her belt. She unclasps the binding to her belt, places it on a table in front of all of you, says, "Hope that I it's just another way we could technically proceed, but I don't know what's on the interior of here. Uh, person, the necromancer, the guy, he was. I mean, I don't know if he went mad or anything, but it didn't seem like he was right of mind. But that could have just been him as a person.
Do I recognize this book in any way, or is this like just a book? You know.
Uh, give me a history check. You're not sure why. It doesn't look immediately familiar, but there's like a tinge of recognition that you aren't sure why you have.
Muse just does a little Can she? Or we're safe right now. We're not like in that college anymore, right?
You guys are back in Alcon's place.
Okay. Can she use detect magic on it, or can she cast detect magic to see if there's like anything on it?
Yeah, absolutely. You can just pop the spell slot out,
I know
or
it's like a 10-minute thing.
Mhm. If you're doing it via ritual, it takes 10 minutes. Or sorry,
Right, but
it takes an hour
I have a thing that allows me.
to do
Hold
rituals
on.
instantly, right?
Yes. I don't remember
I,
what it is, but I remember that I do have a thing.
yes, I do
I
think
think
you
it's like
do
a
have
once
it.
a day thing. Hold on, let me check real fast.
If it's a once a day thing, I think you've already used it for this day.
Did I? What ritual did I use?
I think it was also detect magic.
Yeah.
No, I swear I haven't used detect magic today.
Yeah, you
You,
did.
you did.
Used it while we were in the
College.
college.
No, I didn't. What? Did I?
Yes,
did.
because we had this very conversation about you using that ability, and it was the first time you had used it.
Yep.
No, that's not the first time I used it. I used it in the cathedral too.
That one I don't remember, but I do remember you using detect magic, and it was kind of
Okay. Hold on, I'm pulling up scribes. Yeah, once you use this benefit, you can't do so until after you finish a long rest.
you can so you would have to either
Take a
wait
big
until the
sleep.
day after, or you could just cast it as a normal ritual, which would take an hour and 10 minutes.
Do we have an hour to kill?
It's like it's like mid afternoon, so probably
Okay. Then yeah, Muse will probably cast it for like an hour.
the rest of you see Muse watch Muse kind of go off to the side and just open her book and begin to cast. What would the rest of you like do at this current moment?
So just
Even
to
though
clarify, I say out loud, do we know who did kill Alcon's mentor and ransack the place? Like, did you get him? Did
It was the guild.
the guild? Which guild?
We had this conversation, right?
Yeah, but he was rebooting during it.
I was rebooting.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
You know,
Okay.
Windows startup town.
Okay. It's Secret Thieves Guild of Femdel. Real bad people, like real bad.
Hmm.
They left us a big bloody note on the chalkboard. Not nice.
Yeah, so there might be a singular culprit. It may be a group, but regardless of the hand that did the killing, there was someone else likely above them that oversaw it. So
Hmm. Is this the same? You weren't a part of the Thieves Guild, were you, Giancarlo?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you yeah.
Was that
Well,
not?
I don't. I
Yeah,
don't want
no,
to
that
assume
was.
in your yeah.
They also booby trapped this apartment, so don't go exploring.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, I guess while that is mentioned, can I, without, you know, pulling at walls, just kind of do a look around to see if there's any more traps we may have missed?
Yeah,
what,
absolutely.
Vesper, you don't
can
wanna
also-
use find traps? The best cleric spell, find traps?
You think I prepared find traps?
You
I
don't
don't
wanna
know what
take a
you're talking
long
about,
rest?
Scott.
you're throwing.
Scott, I'm gonna let you know
What?
right now. Always prepare it. It's the best fucking spell in the game.
You know what? This isn't even my fault. I wasn't controlling myself last long rest.
You
Oh,
can't do this to me.
Okay, how do we feel about taking a long rest so I can prepare find traps?
Don't.
I
That
mean,
would be
Please don't.
that would be nice.
Stop.
uh,
Please
I'll
don't.
tell you right now that if you do actually want to use the spell, I will make it better. I think it's its current iteration. It is fucking worthless.
I think you should keep it as it is, Jake.
I would much rather just do some sort of check.
No, but it's
We can just use our eyes.
funny. Oh, okay. I
You
mean,
all
yeah,
have those. You can
you
use them.
you can certainly do an investigation, and if anybody else has proficiency in investigation, they're more than welcome to give you assistance if they'd like.
Not me, right? Because I'm casting in the corner.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to.
I'm like ascending in the corner. And you just hear Muse like uttering chants and like shit in the corner.
Hum.
Their sketchbook's just like flipping, and it's just doing things.
Does anybody else have proficiency in investigation?
Even if I did, I don't think it would be right for me to be able to help in that. So.
Yeah, no, that's entirely fair. Okay, then Vesper, yeah, just give me an investigation check.
I think I'm just
I
rolling
mean, I
with
can.
3.
Wait, I don't think I. Wait, I don't even know.
Do you, Simon, have investigation?
I
You
have
do.
perception proficiency. Yeah.
You have investigation.
Oh, investigation. Even
Yeah.
better at investigation. I heard
Yeah.
perception.
No, it's investigation. I think it might be better if you do it, but I'll leave that up to you guys. Vesper's the one who made the call.
You know
Yeah, I
what?
don't.
The fact that I alerted you to that there might be traps, you definitely want to go check for traps, right?
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll. Are you helping me so I get advantage?
No, I'm
Uh,
not proficient.
Vesper cannot help you.
Oh.
He does not have.
Oh, so I'm just gonna roll a nat one. I understand how this
I
is
believe
gonna
No,
that.
you're
Yes.
not Andrew.
Well,
Oh, don't hurt
that's
him
a
like
7.
that.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
You can't hurt
Um,
me with something that's the truth, Jake.
Here, I'll throw on
Oh,
my build for success because I literally never use it. So
what is this? Is it
there,
just a
18.
guidance?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
it's a guidance that you can do after.
Oh, pretty good. 18. So Simon, with Vesper's kind of say so, you do go throughout the entirety of the 3 stories, and you don't notice any sort of traps. However, you do notice one thing. one of the windows on the third floor, you are aware that all of Alcon's windows are like fully, like they do not open, kind of thing.
Mm.
One of the windows on the third floor had few panels pried off and then was refitted back on expertly.
Oh, like an expert thief that would be in a guild. I will point it out to the group.
You also see the faintest traces of uh actually, yeah, no, you would know this. You also see the faintest traces of what would have occurred during a mending spell. That a portion of like the wooden slats across the window that normally prevent people of like normal size from getting in, even if the panes were removed. Like there's signs that the slats were cut open and mended after.
Okay. Magical thieves.
Wait, actually, there were magical thieves?
Well,
Does he point this out?
yeah, I point this out. This doesn't
Didn't
seem strange to me. Doesn't everyone know magic?
I
Jake,
thought you said
is
the guild
this?
doesn't use magic.
Yeah, explicitly, Jake. I'm pretty sure. As
Yep.
far as I know, the guild doesn't use magic.
Yeah, explicitly, I had told you previously, the guild has. Well, the thing is, there are magic casters, but they are so few and far in between that they are essentially non existent.
And if they are called up, it's for something incredibly important.
Yes, or someone high up in the guild who is capable of learning magic did this on their
Also,
own, which
we probably shouldn't discount that there are plenty of races that get low level spells and cantrips for free. So like, you know, even if the guild itself doesn't utilize magic to the fullest extent, there would still be individuals who likely have some casting capabilities, even if it's severely limited.
Giancarlo, you could give me a history check as well, actually.
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna do that.
sorry, I cut you off, Vesper. What was
I was just gonna say it seems more along the lines of not, if they had, say, a tiefling or something employed in the guild, my understanding would be it's not that the tiefling was unable to use magic, it's that they would go, hey, if you use magic, we're gonna kill you.
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe they're rule breaking thieves, because thieves don't really follow the rules.
I mean, to be fair, they would be thieves. I mean, I'm sure that they have an appearance that they keep up to their betters, but I don't think it would be above one if they were capable of doing such a thing. No offense, Giancarlo.
Can I inspect the window and just see if there's anything I recognize?
Absolutely. You can give me a separate investigation check, and because Simon has already investigated it, I will give you advantage.
Aw, big McThankies. That's awesome.
Ooh, got lucky too. Yeah, like as you kind of take a look at the window itself, you very much realize that this was not a skilled individual at weaving their magic. If it was someone high up, if it was someone who was familiar with the intricacies of magic, like, someone who's very powerful in the guild, they would not have left this type of amateurish kind of wound behind from their mending spell. Like they would genuinely just have like a better understanding of the spell itself and how it works because they would have seen it in action more often. This is someone who doesn't use it very often,
Or someone who's very new.
or someone who's very new to it.
Okay. So this looks like guild work, but it's done by someone who kind of moonlights in magic in a way that like they normally wouldn't.
Potentially.
Well, whoever this is not an expert. It's just someone who's doing magic who probably shouldn't be.
S- So do we still think it's someone from the guild, or is it somebody who came in after?
Mm, it's if they okay. I mean, it's guild work, but it's not either. Either this is new to them, and they're kind of self-taught, or they're off the books. Is weird.
If
It's
there's
really
someone else from the guild doing these sort of unsanctioned operations, is there any chance you could, I don't want to say turn them in, but use that to get some information?
I mean, the question is, are they doing it for themselves or are they doing it for someone in the guild? And if that, if it's someone in the guild, then, if I tell the wrong person, I'm just going to get killed for no reason. And if it's just an amateur who they sent to like test their skills, then, solves nothing either.
Plus, they're just going to kill you on sight, so
I
maybe
mean,
not our
well,
best plan.
it's not going to be like an instant death. They're probably going to torture me pretty much.
Did they just like tell you this?
No, I mean, a couple kids ran off, when I was growing up, and you kind of saw what happened afterwards. It's
Jesus
kids. They
Christ.
chicken out, they run, and then
And like people in Femdel are aware of this and still contract things out
it's
to the Thieves Guild.
well, there is no thieves guild in Femdel
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
officially, and you kind of don't have a choice. You know, that's the fun part.
Yeah, but I feel like child torture is a pretty easy line to not cross.
You would
It's
think.
Femdel.
I really just have to stop being surprised, huh?
It's the worst city in the continent. It doesn't really get much worse than this.
You can give me a history check.
Oh boy.
You
Wow, you're so good at this.
This is my specialty.
let me go double check something. You remember Corin saying something about the kids not being treated very well, but you don't remember what context it was, or if it was about Femdel, or if it was about something else entirely.
So I just heard him mention once that children were treated badly.
Yep.
Rough. Okay.
Like explicitly the opposite of every other society.
So where are we with this book?
As you guys take a look at it, it's still sitting there. Muse is on the verge of finishing her spell. Do you guys want to wait for her to finish the spell, or do you want to take a look at it on your own beforehand?
And we might as well just wait and see what she has to say.
Yeah.
All right. The time passes by, the hour goes by, and eventually, Muse, you finish up the actual spell itself, in which, boom, the kind of surroundings begin to glow ever so slightly. Though the only thing that actually flows with proper magic is, of course, the magical items that you guys have, the wards and protections that have been erected by Akan, and the book itself. As you take a little bit of a closer look to the book, there's distinctively like a strange layering of magic over top of one another. It seems, at the very least, on the surface of the book, there is some sort of like abjure of magic on top of some sort of like enchantment magic.
Can I identify what type of, or like how did? Well, does anyone have dispel magic? I do not.
I do.
Okay.
Um,
Dispel
Do I have to
magic.
tell him what type of magic it is for
Vesper,
him to be able to? Oh,
um, actually, sorry, both of you would know this. This is considered a magical item, and because of the properties of a magical item, they cannot be dispelled or destroyed. They can be suppressed.
okay. How do we suppress them?
Spell magic
oh,
or an
oh, okay.
anti-magic zone.
Um, do we want to give that a try then?
I'm down with it if you are.
Yes, there is also a third layer that seems to be covered by something. That abjurative layer seems to be doing like a bit of a cover up over top of something, but you're not
Can I
entirely
try
sure
to
what it might be.
decipher what it is with like Arcana or something?
Yeah, you could give me an Arcana check.
I'm supposedly good at these.
um, you immediately identify that it was a good idea to wait a little bit because if a dispel magic had gone off and suppressed the abjurative layer, what would have happened is that something inside the book would have essentially just erupted.
Oh.
You're not sure what that
Muse
is.
just
You're not sure if it's good
Muse
or
just
if it's bad.
Muse just kind of laughs nervously and turns to Vesper and goes, it would have exploded if we had dispelled magic.
So we've just been carrying around an exploding book with us this whole time.
Well, I wouldn't say that,
Heavily
but
gulp.
it's how to put this? I'm not sure what makes it go boom, but I do know that if the abjuration is removed with the spell magic, it go boom. To put it in less than intelligent terms.
I
Sorry, my mom's
so
telling me
from what
lies about Wednesday.
from what you've seen, if you just open the book, not trying to do anything about the magic, no boom.
I don't know. What do you think, Jake?
Wait for him to get back.
Oh, he had to go.
He
Oh, he
did
had to
just
go.
say. Did just
I
say his
didn't, I
mom was
didn't
calling
catch
him.
it. I didn't catch it. I mean, we could try. I mean, do you have like the spell that like takes like a curse off someone or something?
Move curse.
Sorry,
Yes.
my mom is here. Give me a moment.
His mom is here.
I do not.
Not
today.
again.
Damn.
Maybe I should change some of these around later.
Would be helpful.
I have protection from good and evil.
That could probably work.
I also have that.
Out of character. I think that is kind of a goaded spell to have in this campaign alone.
It is.
With all the shit we fight against.
Hey,
Yeah,
come
I
on,
think if
man.
you cast, I think if you cast that on me, and then I try to open it, that could probably help against whatever, if anything, you know, attacks me, I
Well,
suppose.
it would only assist you if whatever is coming from that book is like an outer planes creature, which I kind of doubt.
Okay, sorry. We're gonna take a very short break. You guys can still discuss amongst yourselves. I need to go talk to my mom and make sure everything's okay.
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 I'll be back. Take 10.
So what we do is we ignore everything we're doing with the book. We find a group of monsters, throw the book inside, and then dispel magic.
Oh my
That would be funny.
god. It would be funny,
You know what would
but
be
Kaboom,
even
Rico.
greater?
News wants the knowledge.
You know what would be even greater?
What?
Finding the room for the guild and throwing it in there and then
Oh
casting
my
dispel
god,
magic.
yeah.
Oh,
Parry this, you casuals, and you
Though to
throw 'em
be
a hand
fair,
grenade.
if it's a deck save, they're all probably gonna succeed.
They
Yeah.
all just uncanny dodge and are like, well, that didn't work.
Well,
Roll the fuck out.
Thankfully, it wouldn't do anything for uncanny dodging.
Yeah.
But
Evasion is what you're
Okay.
thinking of, but yeah.
I
Which
thought
I
it was
will get in a
uncanny
couple.
dodge. Is uncanny dodge just the bonus
It's the
action?
attack one.
that's
Oh,
the
okay.
reaction to take half damage from an attack.
Yeah.
Evasion is just the thing you get at 7th level to take 0 damage on a deck save
Got it.
And you take half on a
on a
fail.
fail.
But you still take full damage on a save or suck ability, so you best not fail that deck save against Disintegrate.
Yep. I always forget that that's Dex. I always thought it was Con.
But yeah, spell wise, I unfortunately do not have a lot for situations such as this.
Yeah, good luck,
That
guys.
is okay.
I bless, I could give the book my blessing.
Don't bless the book, bless me.
There's so many people in this party who can cast spells.
Imagine.
Well, I mean, I can only
And then
cast like
there's
a couple.
Yeah, but like, you started out as a spellcaster, and then there's, me and Sean I can cast spells because of a feat, but other than that, absolutely not.
I just poke things. Poking things is good
I-
work.
I too just slash things.
I bludgeon things.
That's nice. That's nice. Forgot your name for a second. That's nice.
So,
I'm so sorry. I have returned.
oh, welcome back.
My mom is still here, but it's fine. Uh, What were you guys getting up to? What are you guys doing? What are you discussing? What are you talking about? The book.
What were you doing in the book?
do-
I'm opening it and you use protection, good for evil.
Yeah, one sec. I'll click it actually. Blah, blah,
Okay.
blah.
So you've cast protection from good and evil, or evil and good, on Muse.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you a question. Which type of creature are you choosing?
What do you mean?
Oh, I have to
For
pick?
protection from evil
All
and
of them.
good. Oh,
No, it's all of them.
no,
Yeah.
is it certain types of
It's always
creatures?
been
Is it
all of
all
them.
of them?
Yeah, it's
It's
always been
certain
all of them.
type, but it's all of the certain types.
Well,
I thought.
yeah, yeah.
It's basically any non or like any outer
Uh,
planes creature type.
Oh, for some reason, when I read this, I always thought it was only one of them. But yeah, you are good. Um,
Jake trying to nerf the spell over here.
hey,
Crazy.
hey, it's how I've treated it before. Um, Advantage on circle. Okay, 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 okay. And you're opening the book.
Yes. I am opening the book.
All right. You undo the latch on the book. It kind of comes apart.
Wait. Before I do that, I tell
Oh.
everyone to back up.
I did that when you said bomb.
Like half of us are already on the other side of the room.
Yeah. To be fair,
Yeah,
this room is
different floor of the
not that
building.
large. It is like maybe 15 feet by like 10 feet.
Well, we better hope that it's not a fireball waiting in there, else we're gonna be in for a bad time.
And you've given Muse protection from evil and good.
Yes.
All right. As Muse, you open this book on the other side of the room, 15 feet away from everybody else. You hold your breath. You kind of like are nervous, but you open it and you feel fine. There isn't any sort of whispering. There isn't any sort of things. But when you open it, the entirety of the internals of the book is blank.
I start flipping through it.
Yeah. As you kind of flip through it, it almost has like a miniature moment where it gives you like a like a flip book type deal, where as you kind of flip through it, you see things begin to appear, but they appear in like they begin to fade in on all the pages at the same time. And it asks, what do you desire? In common.
To read the book? To read this language?
Give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh God.
You fool.
18?
The rest of you watch as the book slams shut and the latch comes back on it.
Whoa. Muse frowns and opens it again.
As you try and open it, you open it. You kind of try and pull the book, the cover off of the pages. It does not budge.
Whoa. Guys, the book doesn't like me.
Well, the book's evil, so probably a good thing.
Did it do like from our point of view? Did we just see Muse open a book and then the book close?
uh, no, you like from 15 feet away because it's not that far. You guys would have also seen the text appear on the book. But then, as soon as Muse said that out loud, it just slammed itself shut.
Okay. So the book is angry with you, and I think perhaps does not want to be read.
I could see things like fading, and then it asked me, "What do I desire?" What, you want the truth or something, huh?
Maybe you answered the question wrong.
Maybe it wants what I truly desire or whatever, which I just met. I mean, I wouldn't say I just met you all, but you don't know my dark secret past. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not uncomfortable to say that. It's just, it's a little deep and dark and personal,
I also don't know how wise it might be to speak such desires to a clearly not good book.
Well, now it won't open for me.
All right, so we taking turns on this thing or what?
Well, can you all do intelligence saving throws?
That's out of game knowledge.
What is that?
Yeah, what the fuck does
Sorry.
that mean?
What the
Sorry.
fuck?
I
Yeah,
mean, I
I'll take a
can't.
crack at it. Fuck it.
Are we for cereal?
Yeah, why not? I mean, what else are we gonna do?
Wait. Let's go in a certain order.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I agree. I want to go last.
That's not what I meant. I just meant like maybe Vesper should go next because he can also cast protection from good and evil, even good on himself. And then Esther can do herself.
I can't read.
And you guys. Oh well.
I don't know if reading is. I don't know. It sounded like a hearing thing.
Yeah, like doesn't it just speak to you? Isn't it a magic book?
The book didn't make any noise. It was just
But
Muse
like
that
it
spoke out
like
loud.
spoke into Muse's mind.
Mind, yeah.
There was nothing that was said to Muse's mind. It was all written in the
Oh,
book.
Oh,
okay, so it's written
so
on the
you
page.
do have to read.
Okay, sorry, Esther. You're just gonna be casting evil and good then.
If it's magic, can it do Braille real quick?
Unfortunately, I don't think Braille is a thing in this setting.
Oh, fair enough.
Can I try and open the book?
You try and open the book?
Yep.
Yeah, the book opens. And upon its surface, you see the remnants of the text that Muse had seen kind of slowly dissipating. But within it, you also see embrace us and let us answer your deepest desire.
What do you need from me?
It doesn't change.
Don't ask me.
Can I do an Arcana check or something to vibe out whether this book is like looking for desire or is it looking for like blood?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Okay. That's bad.
You are fairly certain that this book is a little bit of a perv.
He wants to know your kink. What
Eh?
the hell?
Can I hug the book?
Oh my.
We see Vesper hugging a book.
Is it a purr for big muscles?
Give me a
Vesper?
intelligence saving throw.
God damn
Vesper,
it.
what are you doing to the book?
This is a very normal thing.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Now, as another question, did you cast protection against evil and good on yourself?
No.
Okay.
He's not afraid.
The rest of you watch Vesper gives the book a hug, and then he promptly puts it down and cuts his palm open.
Jesus
It
Christ.
did want blood.
and slams his palm into the book, and you see his hand is just draining of color.
Whoosh.
Vesper,
Yeah.
you take
Roll
31
for that
points of
disintegration.
slashing damage.
Whoa!
Okay.
He just tries to pull him off.
Yeah, you don't even have to, because as soon as you kind of grab his arm and yank back a little bit, you see his arm just comes off of the book. The book, now the white pages have been soaked in this dark crimson blood. You see it begin to soak into the pages, and the blood itself begin to dissipate and disappear. You hear Alcon say, "I don't know if that was a good idea." And upon the pages, script begins to appear.
Is it only to Vesper?
Vesper, what is Vesper's genuine, like, greatest desire at this moment? You can send it to me via DM, perfectly.
Okay, 1 sec.
Or at the very least, what do you think his greatest desire at this current moment is?
We just start reading in ingredients for a really good sandwich.
A really good sandwich.
Well, I'm glad I didn't mess with that shit.
But also on a on another thing, the script that appears is in this language that you do not know. That there's a little bit of it where Muse, you can kind of read a couple words of it, and it does appear to you, so you can see it, same as Vesper
Okay.
can. But the words and kind of like the lettering, it's all coming out in this like thick blood red font that like slowly dries out to pure black on the pages themselves. You can see about like 2/3 of the book has been completely filled with entirely unique like passages and such. And as you kind of read through it, Vesper, you realize you can read this perfectly. All the letters, all the words come into your mind and give themselves meaning as if you were reading a normal book in the common tongue.
Okay.
And as you kind of like going through it, you're like, oh, wow. And it is chapters upon chapters of various different kinds of methodology and philosophy, specifically in regards to how to achieve a perfectly content life. However, you do see that throughout some of the pages, there are these strange rituals that are attached to it. Um, Ones that allow you to bring back the dead. There are ones at only cost to yourself and time. There's ones that allow you to speak with the dead so that you can find your own kind of peace with those who have already passed on. There's rituals in here that specifically allow you to kind of ward off evil. There's other ones where it's like it allows you to essentially seal shut extraplanar portals, but all of the rituals are complex. They use so many different ingredients that you don't even know half of where you would potentially get. But it's strangely a book that seems to be guiding you in a direction that you had always wanted to go.
The ultimate self-help book.
Chicken soup for the soul.
There is a recipe for some sort of fowl stew. Fowl as in like, you know, chicken and such, not like foul as in disgusting.
With a W.
Yes, with the W. Should I just have said poultry? It's like some sort of poultry stew.
Sorry, so one page is here's how to close an extraplanar portal, and the next page is a recipe.
Yeah, it's kind of just like intertwined with each other. It's essentially what you would imagine in your own mind, a step-by-step process to ensuring that your surroundings are safe and that you can get the peace of mind that you would need or want.
And so I've bled on the page. I've taken my damage. I'm no longer actively being drained. This is just me reading the book, even if I shouldn't be able to comprehend it.
Yeah, you have no idea how you're able to comprehend these words, but they honestly flow off of the page and into your mind as if you were just reading a normal book.
Hmm. Hmm. I think this is the part where I would turn to Muse and sort of be like, does this make sense to you?
I mean, I can read bits and pieces, but not everything. Why?
I think perhaps I may have given a little bit more to the book than I intended.
Oh God, what did you do?
He just
Other
holds
than,
up the hand.
jeez, can't you heal yourself?
Well, yeah, but I don't think it's worth a second attempt.
Are you sure?
And the text on the book, is it just in common?
Yeah, it is in that strange and infernal type language that you had seen before, that none of you are
Oh,
able to read. It's in the same font that that one page of that thing that you had gotten was.
well, if Vesper can read it, he can help me create a translation, can he not? If that is something like if he can
There's
tell me what a word means,
there's
then
over
we can
like
work out.
40-50 pages of just wording and content. You could
Uh-huh.
probably create a direct translation, like at the very least. You wouldn't be able to get the meaning, but you would be able to get the at the very least like the lettering and the pronunciation and things like that out off of it.
From for the thing that we're trying to translate. Yes, not for the book.
Yeah. You would be able
Yes.
to, like, you could proceed further into it, but it would just be it would be hard. Oh, also, yeah,
Proceed further.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the protection from evil and good.
Okay.
I mean, as long as this letter talked about death or chicken, we should be fine.
Chicken? I'm sorry,
Yeah,
did you say chicken?
yeah, like the bird,
Yeah, why eat chicken?
because it's a recipe.
What the fuck? What do you mean? Excuse my language. What do you mean it's a recipe?
Oh, sorry. So if you're trying to cook something and you need the steps how to do it, that's called a
I know
recipe.
what a recipe is, Vesper. Thank you. I mean, why is there a recipe in the book?
I assume it's either a diary or a cookbook. I didn't write it. I'm just reading it.
Oh my god.
So
Well,
it's
save
just
that recipe for Simon.
so it's just a book about how to achieve a goal with a random recipe in the middle.
Maybe they got distracted.
The Do you want to read into it further, Vesper?
Kinda, yeah.
That specific section is for how to take care of a loved one when they're sick or unwell. It's not just like a chicken noodle recipe or like a chicken recipe in the middle of it. There's more to the section. This section actually also includes that resurrection spell. Or sorry, ritual, not spell.
I want to be very clear that I vehemently oppose the idea of this resurrection spell, but for the purpose of knowing what's involved, can I look through it?
Yeah, absolutely. Reading through the actual ritual itself, it does contain some things that to you are immediately like, that's a red flag. It requires about 30 liters of donkey, or specifically donkey or horse blood. It requires the body of the deceased individual as complete and like as profoundly whole as possible. It recommends using the mending cantrip if you have learned it previously to do so, and if you aren't able to do so, to use other skills such as needlework and other things to kind of remove the wounds from the body as much as possible and things like that. Uh, it requires drawing a very specific type of diagram on flat ground where this individual is to be placed within, and it goes into like a lot of detail where you realize that this is very much not exactly a sanctified ritual, to say the very least. But you could give me a religion check to see if you can determine things about it further,
Okay, not bad.
which you can. Kind of reading through it, the rest of you essentially watch as Vesper's like eyebrows, uh, like furrow as it gets more and more concerning, because you realize some of these ingredients putting together, kind of stitching all of this in. This is not a like it's not a proper ritual to bring back the dead. Instead, this ritual seems to be specifically to isolate a demonic entity that is within the pit and to bring it here so that it can reside within the body of a loved one. It is not there to bring them back to life, it is there to essentially replace them. And in
Alcon.
addition, sorry, one
Okay.
second. For all
Yep.
of you who were present at the very beginning of the game, and that is essentially everybody except for Vesper and Muse, give me a history check. We got the two sides of the spectrum. That's actually fun. If the rest of you don't want to do it, that's fine. Because Esther, Simon, the two of you recall a cut that looked the exact same as the one that Esper has on his hand. You remember that the necromancer had it too.
Interesting.
Vesper, you good? Do you have any desire to start practicing dark magic?
No more than normal.
What? That wasn't the
Uh,
right answer.
What did you mean by that?
Do you not? What? Come on! Everyone has a slight desire to, unlock some deep, dark, secret spell. Come on!
Do they?
Do they?
I do. I
I
I
guess
mean,
definitely
Vesper
grip
does
my
too.
rapier at this point.
it's a spectrum, right? I'm just saying it's not a zero.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it
like
should
it's
be 0.
I feel like you have some baggage around magic using that I would be happy to go through, but at a different time.
Are
What,
you
you think
his
I got
therapist?
baggage? I'm definitely holding both rapiers at this point.
I don't get Vesper. Don't be his therapist.
Okay. Um, you had mentioned that you found this book. This is to Alcon. In a temple ruin with some of this infernal abyssally demonic writing.
Yeah, it was I mean, they had found it. She kind of points to the rest of the party. It was in the hands of a necromancer that was attempting to I think he was attempting to resurrect uh, twin saints, uh, who were responsible at the very least for helping vanquish some of the demonic incursion stuff that happened 75 years ago.
And
Yeah, I
did
picked
it?
it up first. Super evil.
hmm hmm Did it sort of seem as though he was repairing their bodies and pulling a demonic soul into them?
I don't
Eh,
I don't know about the demonic soul part, but he was definitely trying to resurrect them or can do some sort of like confounding, probably evil ritual to their bodies.
Okay, so I know I may have perhaps. This is bad following up on what I just said. I have no desire to do this, but this book does have a ritual for doing exactly that, that I'm assuming was what was occurring there.
Oh, that can't be good.
No.
Wait, you can read that?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out here.
You did you not see the whole embracing the book?
I mean, I saw you hug it, and then your blood kind of drained out of your entire right side, but
wait, could you always read demon writing or no?
No, I think it's just this book and just because of the blood pact.
Oh,
If
blood
that's
pact. So you're fucking possessed?
No, what the fuck where the fuck does that come from?
Because he can read demon now,
I wouldn't
and
call
he's
it
talking about
possessed.
some
I would
ritual.
call it paying for the price of knowledge with your body.
That's fucked.
Yeah, it is, but well, sometimes Muse's head just kind of bobs.
I also feel like if I was possessed, I maybe wouldn't immediately share the contents of the dark tome with everybody.
You
I
might be
agree
trying to
with
trick us
that.
into thinking it's okay, though.
You don't have to touch it, and I don't want to use it. I'm just explaining what I found.
Is Vesper still touching it?
he's not. It's on the table, open.
Can I poke it with my rapier?
You poke it with your rapier. It doesn't rip like a normal book. It just kind of moves back a little bit.
Oh wait. If
Don't destroy it. We need to use it to figure out a translation for the letter.
Use it.
Okay, I have
Yes.
a question. I have a question. Does it react to being read, or is it reacting to who's touching it? What do you think it's? Yeah.
Oh, sorry. When you had seen Vesper read it, he wasn't necessarily touching it. Like there was places where he had put it down and kind of like was scrolling through it, basically.
But could he read it? Was that like after his hand got cut and sucked?
That sucked.
Well,
Wild
Cut
turn of
and
phrase.
the book was fully blank before he got cut and sucked.
Right, so I can't use Mage Hand to just prop the book open.
The book's not shutting itself.
Mm.
At least
So I
can
guess it's
also
fine
turn the
now
page.
because like it's fine now since we paid the price, you know?
And the price is
Well-
Vesper?
No, well,
What?
Vesper paid some of the price. There's more to price or pay, but I don't think any of us are willing to pay it.
well, because we were just discussing earlier about how, we wanted to try and get like a book with its language in it. That way we could like leave and translate it, right? But now we have that, right? So we
That's what I'm trying to say.
Wait,
now
who's
granted
doing
I
the
don't
translating?
do what?
Who's gonna do the translating and read this and be like, this is totally normal content to want translated?
I was assuming Vesper and Muse were gonna do it since Muse has some context, some knowledge,
Well,
and Vesper can read it.
we do have that one book that has demon writing in it. Maybe Vesper can try reading it.
Yeah, right. Because the point was that we needed to decode it, right? So
Yes.
I would say, because I don't know how long it's going to stay like that. My concern is that if we were to leave sometime in the future, it would just stop. So I would say while we're here, like just because we're not doing anything right this moment, why don't you write down, like the two of you sit down with it, and maybe, I don't know, if you're able to read it, Vesper, couldn't you in theory just, I guess, point out the letters and whatnot and symbols and have Muse write it down? That way she can translate the other book at a later point.
That's what I was suggesting.
I think that would work.
That's exactly what I was suggesting.
And yeah, I would say just do that very quickly here. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect, and you don't have to obviously translate the whole thing for Vesper in case there's like sensitive information or whatever. I don't know how it
Right.
pulled, but at least just to get like the basic script,
Just so we can
symbols,
read the letter.
and other
And then we can
potential.
be done with it. We don't have to worry about the book or possession or any of that. Or whether who wants to use dark magic or what.
Yes, that way, and then we can use that to then translate the other one. That way, should its effects expire at some point, we don't have to go having someone else sacrifice a lot of their own life force to, well, get said information. And as far as I'm aware, this means that we would just be able to leave the city, right?
Exactly.
Does that work for you, Jean?
I mean, yeah, an option where I don't die is pretty fucking nice.
Well, I mean, I did tell you earlier, we should do our best to ensure that, and well, it seems like we've got that to an
Vesper,
extent.
how quickly do you think you and I can get this done?
That's a great question, Jake.
Uh, well, that'll depend on your rolls. If you guys roll really well, you might be done in one day.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Vesper or Scott, let's just roll really well.
What do we got to
Are they
roll?
are they
Holy
translating
moly.
the whole thing, or are they just doing like just the alphabet, basically?
I mean,
Yeah,
we
that
can
also depends
also.
on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to do the whole
I
thing,
thought we were
that's
just doing the alphabet.
Are you just using
uh,
intelligence for this?
uh,
Because I can help.
I will also
probably.
tell you right
Hold
now
on.
that you know how kanji does not one to English?
Yes.
This is essentially similar to that.
Okay, well then we would probably be it would probably be better off trying to actually translate it using what's in the book rather than just doing the alphabet. So that might be harder.
Just roll good, forehead.
Yeah,
True.
thanks.
Given that Muse already kind of understands some of the language, like it might be easiest or best to have Muse go through, get to parts where she doesn't know what it means, and then sort of fill in the gaps with what I know.
I'm
Does that
okay with
make sense?
that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
could be the case. So for this roll, I'll tell you right now, we're gonna combine what you two roll, the total.
Okay.
The
Uh-huh.
DC to finish it in one day is 35.
Oh boy.
Okay.
No big deal.
Do we get advantage if Simon is helping us?
Can I like transcribe or something?
Simon can help one of you, and specifically, this is an investigation intelligence check. So
Yeah. So I would help.
Tell me
Yeah.
that.
The
Yeah,
Just to get to a
investigation.
Well,
35.
I mean,
if I remember correctly,
They have
Esther
to
and I
get-
also both have guidance, so we could guide you as well, probably.
Vesper, you just have to know the language. It's fine.
you get a bardic inspiration each from Alcon as well.
Okay. So how many D what's is that?
I believe it's a D4 and a D6.
Yeah, because
Okay.
me and Rune can give both of you a guidance, which is just the D4, and then you get the inspiration.
And then who is Simon helping?
I mean, I think Vesper needs the help, probably. So like I can.
Probably. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, right?
Okay, you guys.
Do you want to roll?
Yeah, okay. I will take the help from Simon and then add 1d4 and 1d6.
Yeah.
Remember, it's a DC of 35 to be able to complete it in one day. If you want to complete it in less than a week,
Uh-oh.
Book.
If you want to complete it in
Roll the
less
few-
than a week, it's a DC of 30. If you want to take less than 2 weeks, it'll be a DC of 15.
Oh my god.
At least you have bardic inspiration, right?
Yeah, use
And
the guidance of the Bardic Inspo.
And guidance.
Yep, you have a D6 and a D4 to roll. You'll minimum get a 10.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Which means, Muse only has to get a 25.
Doable.
Shut the fuck up!
Oh, so they're combining their results.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
They're adding
I
it
thought-
together.
I thought one of them had the roll a
No.
I was like,
Oh,
holy
nice.
moly.
Oh, nice.
It's a
Please.
combined 35. Yeah.
Okay.
14.
Are we
Reasonable.
ready?
Okay,
Winnable,
14.
winnable,
So you
winnable.
just need a 21. Oh.
Oh, no.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Well, you
Fuck.
guys are going to be here for at least a week then.
Well, I
you
mean,
got a
unless
D4
you
and a
have,
D6.
unless you want to
Oh,
use
right.
your heroic inspiration.
Oh God.
I already used
No,
it.
I don't.
I thought
oh,
that
never
we
mind.
used that not to die.
Oh, I apparently have
I
one.
use it not to die, but yeah, use yours.
Is
I mean,
that
I was
cool?
mostly joking. I don't know if that's up to you. all.
You can, but remember what it saved Neve from before.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Who's
Fuck
Neve?
that. We'll just stay here for a week.
Neve, the guy who got his shit blown smooth off. Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, oh
Nice.
man.
He had his
Missed
neck
that
blown
dude.
out.
Oh
Oh.
my
I
gosh.
swear.
So,
Charlie Kirk live on air.
so a
How much is that total?
14 and a 12, right?
I can't believe Muse is the one slowing this group down.
A
the
14
fuck
and a
up.
12.
14
for
and a 12.
26.
Well, I said it was
We were
30.
So close.
I'm pretty sure I said it, 35, 25, 15?
I think it was.
It's the 35, 30, 20, 25?
I think it's 35,
Yeah.
30, 25.
We were so close to 30. Aw.
Oh, yeah. No. It was, if you wanted to take less than 2 weeks, it was 15. If you wanted to take a week or less, it was 30. And then if you
Yeah.
wanted to take less than a
A day,
day,
it
it was
was
35.
35.
Okay, so this is going to take a week.
Okay, so what the fuck are they gonna do for a week?
Is
Well-
Alcon helping them or no?
Alcon, oh, wait. She does have, let me double check that she has investigation proficiency.
He would be
Oh, yeah,
super interested in helping them. This is like her whole thing.
Yeah,
And then
absolutely.
if she helps me, I can roll advantage.
She's grieving.
She is a
Yeah,
little
she
bit
can throw
At
creepy.
least
herself into
doesn't
work.
stop her from helping.
Muse, you have advantage on yours.
How do I roll advantage on this?
You could just press the plus.
I
the-
see
oh,
it.
you got it.
Let's go!
Let's
Let's
go.
go!
Well,
I needed that so bad.
Nice.
I think
That-
just
Good remembering,
beats it, right?
guys.
That
Good
puts it to-
remembering.
That's pretty
Well, it's
good.
14.
24
14, you're
plus-
already
No,
at,
this definitely beats it because they only
yeah.
needed a 21 after
That's
stop
already
was finished.
35.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
did it.
it's this is a 38. It's pretty good.
And we
We
thought
got
we were
Let's go.
doomed.
Thank you.
The brain
thank you,
trust
Alcon.
over there. For some reason, Vester's a part of the brain trust. Don't think about it. But
He
The
definitely should
the
not
guy
have
with-
been,
The
but
guy with a negative intelligence.
the
We knew
bloody
you could
hand.
do it best for.
Oh
hey,
my god.
it's not like Simon has blood, so
I mean, I
But-
could still get stabbed.
hey, this is true.
So wait. How long is this taking now?
Approximately 24 hours.
Fuck yeah. Okay, let's do it.
I will actually say that you guys probably finish that evening. Sorry, like you finish up for that evening, wake up in the morning, and as you begin your work, Alcon spots Libra on the street and kind of lets him in. As Libra comes in, he looks same.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, am I like full, long rested? Everything's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you got a long
Yeah.
rest. Yeah.
Cool.
I'll tell you right now, there is 2 things that have changed.
Oh, great.
One, you get another use of your transformation before you need to rest.
I don't like that.
And the second one, I'm not going to tell you.
Ah, great. Love that. All right.
Well, technically there's 3 because your stress threshold did get raised by 5. That was supposed to be part of this, but yeah.
Ah, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
um,
Gotcha.
but Libra, as you kind of walk in, you're a little bit confused on how you got here, and the only
For
thing
sure.
that you really truly remember is that you felt like you were drowning or waking up.
Great.
But yeah, the last thing that you remember was the dinner. Or sorry, was it lunch? I think it was lunch or dinner. I can't remember. It was one of those.
I
But
think it was considered a dinner by the
yeah,
time I got there.
yeah. Then the dinner. But yeah, for the rest of you, you guys see a perfectly just like yesterday Libra walk in.
Oh shit. Are you good?
I guess so.
That answer
Right?
doesn't really inspire confidence.
I don't know. They're looking at the book currently, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Muse
Yeah, we
probably
got the
will look up
3.
for like 2 seconds, go, "Great to see you back. I'm in some of the hardest work of my life. Give me like an hour or so."
Vesper's
And it's
helping because
definitely
he
not an
cut his
hour.
hand. Oh yeah, Vesper's helping because he cut his hand open and let the book suck on it a bit.
It's getting a little weird here. Yeah. They're doing demon book shit.
There's a
Thanks
long
for
rest
insight.
prompt. You guys can all do a long rest if you'd like. But yeah.
I am seeing everything that's happened this day. I am going to trade a spell in for something. And I'm going to, basically, the moment we wake up, I am going to be casting it.
Is it detect traps?
It's a better spell. It is a detect spell, though, so I mean, I guess there's that. So I'm
At
going
some
to,
point,
oh, what?
no, you do your thing.
I was just going to say, basically, upon exiting my trance, probably, I don't know if they would be actively working on it still then or if they'd be sleeping, but I will cast Detect Evil and Good and look at the book.
All right. First of all, can you pop that into chat so I can see what it does?
Wow,
So
you're
I can
never
double
gonna
check.
guess what it's gonna come up
You're
as.
never gonna
I'm
guess.
just,
I'm just
curious.
double checking to make sure there's no additional details I need to, get out.
It's what it says in the 10.
For the duration, if there is an aberration, so that's the thing. It says about this thing. Well, I will tell you right now that this entire book reeks of desecration. That it's not
Crazy.
it's not necessarily specifically that it was previously consecrated and it has been desecrated. Instead, it feels like it was created as an object that is profane and like and an antithesis to what the gods stand for. As of this
Perfect.
current moment, this book makes you want to vomit.
Okay. Because, yeah, I was curious if it would be, like, concentrated or consecrated like that, or if it was going to be, like an actual fiend just trapped in a book. But if
Uh,
that's the case, then that's fine. I kind of assumed, or sorry,
yeah.
desecrated is what I meant earlier. But that's fine with knowing that. Then, as a like priestess and whatnot, would I at all know how to get rid of such a profane object?
Yeah, absolutely. There are definitely like proper purification rituals. However, they have to be done on the ground of an area that is already consecrated by the god that you worship. Here in
Yeah,
Femdel, you don't know if there is a temple to your god here.
yeah. I doubt it's something we would do here, and I also doubt it's something that I specifically would be able to do. I imagine it would probably need like a much more dedicated like
Yeah, there's
priest.
like
Yeah.
actual proper altars for it, and like generally it requires a lot higher spell casting levels to be able to like do like the proper ordained way to purify a demonic
Yeah.
artifact. And
But I am at least
it does,
familiar
yeah,
with the
and
process.
it does come out as specifically demonic, which you would have known already.
Gotcha. That's fine. Then yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I probably won't mention anything while they're working. But in my mind, like Esther will probably be thinking about the nearest the nearest temple or grounds that she is aware of in this, like, really anywhere, that because I obviously know like the Citadel of Light would have one that I'm much
Absolutely.
more familiar with. But I will
The
be kind of just running through my mind of like, where can we just take this thing to get incinerated?
honestly,
Probably like half a mile over our heads.
uh Silvator might have a temple to it, but that's a might. The one that you
Yeah.
know is absolutely guaranteed would be Fort Mai or Ashfell. Would be like the closest locations.
Okay. And then you said Silva. Okay, that's right down there. Okay.
Yeah, Silvator, the capital of the Elvish Kingdom.
Gotcha. Then yeah, I'll keep
Or
that in
sorry,
mind.
yeah.
But again, I'll wait till they're finished and whatnot before I mention that. But yeah, I'll see that, and because again, I finished my long rest in like 4 hours, so I like to imagine that behind my veil, my eyes just go like super wide, kind of like this emote here when I look at it. But yeah, that'll be all for me.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, Libra shows back up, and Libra, you can kind of glance into this living room that they're working in. Is that Muse and Vesper, as well with Simon and Alcon, are just kind of like going through this text of these like weird, strange, infernal type lettering that you had seen on that page that you had managed to grab, but they like Vesper seems to be able to read it. Oh no, he's a deer back. Shit.
I swear, this guy.
Uh, but yeah. Um, Muse or Simon, give me an intelligence check.
Or
What is your int saving
No,
throw?
no, no.
Or
Both of you give me an intelligence check.
oh, I thought it was like or. Okay, never
No,
mind.
no,
yeah,
no,
you
no.
said or.
Sorry.
Oh God.
Oh my
Damn.
god!
Well,
Well,
Oh my god!
I was not paying attention.
you see Simon does like a very very minor reboot cycle. You hear the window shut down, and then you hear the window start up.
Oh
Uh,
man.
I
he's
think
like
I
but
may have
YouTube.
downloaded a virus coming into this city.
He's
yeah,
like YouTube. He can't stay active for like more than 23 hours and 59 minutes. At the 24-hour mark, he has to shut off for like a
yeah.
moment.
Um, but Muse, you kind of think about it and realize if Vesper can read this book, maybe he could just read the letter.
Huh. So all this time we spent translating.
I mean, it's still probably good to have it translated, but
Yeah, but is Vesper here or
I can try.
oh, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, Vesper, you look at the piece of paper that Libra had grabbed. It is nonsense to you.
Okay, it's good that we're making a translation of it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it's not the same as the book.
It it is the exact same lettering, but it doesn't seem to be translating itself in your head.
Am I dyslexic?
Very valid question.
Deep thoughts with Vesper.
Yeah, you guys watch Vesper goes like back and forth between the two letters. Like Vesper, the book itself has like you can clearly read this, and it says, "Oh yeah, on the eve of well, what on the," and then you go back. It looks the exact same as the letter, but it doesn't make any sense to you. Like it doesn't translate itself at the very least. Um, but yeah, eventually, throughout the hard work and the kind of proper descriptions of it, you guys managed to put together like like a 3-page document. Actually, no, it would be way more than 3 pages. It's like a 6-page document that just details how to translate word for word these things into the common language, the common tongue. However, unfortunately, it gives you the translations, the pronunciations, and the actual wording of it. It does not give you the meaning of things. But you do create like a mini dictionary from the words that Vesper is capable of reading that does create like a mostly complete word guide or like a dictionary. I would say that you guys are technically at this point 6 out of 7 points required to translate the document.
What do we need to get that final one?
You would have to figure out like the actual intention and meaning of these phrases. Uh, you can read a lot more of the letter now, but it's not really complete until you kind of get that last piece. But with this, like you guys essentially got like 4 pieces out of the 7 instantly, which is pretty good. Um, but also, what was it? Sorry, my mom. Sorry. The I'm getting so distracted. The translation is most of the way there, and what you read in that letter is that it is a letter addressed to uh the teacher. Wait, sorry. What did I tell you last time? I think you guys got a little bit of information from the letter itself. I just don't remember what I told you.
You told us that it was like, oh shit. I'm not remembering off the top of my head because I'm sick. Does anyone have better
I
memory than me?
don't think we got
We didn't get
any
any.
information
We
about
got
what was
proper
who.
nouns. We got
Right.
proper nouns. I remember that specifically. Names of places. We got names of specific places, like Halig and the place wherever Esther comes from.
The Citadel of Light.
The Citadel, yes.
Okay, cool. Because I was like, I can't remember what I told you last time because
If I
there
remember
is
correctly, didn't we? Because I remember I had like a short like I guess history check or something I tried to do,
Mhm.
but wasn't it like that there were bodies being transported to those places
Yes.
or something like that to or fro? We didn't know which way it was
Yeah.
going.
It was just
Yes.
bodies were either going or coming from.
Yes.
You get a little bit more detail this time. You can tell that this is a letter addressed, sorry, not to the teacher. It is actually addressed to Matt Caratal. Like, specifically, the individual in their name is Mad Caratal, not Caratal. Like, it's very strange, but it's addressed to them. They are, it looks like a reply or like a logistical reply letter detailing some of the things that are being brought to a location. That location isn't like known to you, and because of the way that kind of proper nouns and names work, you aren't sure what the actual location is. But they are being taken from Halig. They're being taken from the Citadel of Light. And you read over and over and over again experiment, 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 experiment. Just written in various different fonts in here. In fact, you see EX11 mentioned this letter.
Who's you? Is that me? Who's reading
EX11.
it?
Well, this would be. I'm guessing like the four of you are essentially like sitting together, kind of trying to puzzle this through.
Yeah.
It's not like a simple like, oh, I'm reading through this kind of process. It's a we're doing a lot of hard compares and like creating a document from it. But at the end of the day, you
Gotcha.
essentially get this. Um,
So
so I'll,
EX
math
11, or are we talking like EXII?
It is EX11, specifically the numbers 11.
Okay. Experiment 11? You just kind of looked between Simon, who was rebooting, and then Vesper, and then Alcon, and just goes, "This seems kind of dark."
I just slowly
And
look at Libra.
Same.
also slowly looks at Libra.
Yeah, I think we're following along, but I don't think Vesper knows that. I think that was still Neve.
Yeah, no, that was Neve. I don't think there's been an instance where Vesper has encountered that. So we're all just staring at Libra until Libra's player returns.
Yep.
We will hold the stare. I will win. I cannot lose.
I don't even blink.
Oh yeah, never mind. You can beat me.
Yeah,
And you come back.
Simon literally has no eyes. Like they don't have eyelids. Sorry.
He has screensavers
Yeah.
on his eyes.
I have no eyelids and I must blink.
Oh no.
You can still wait for that sequel.
But yeah, it's well, we'll give Libra a little bit, but essentially this is kind of the information that you find. But you also find that
Hey.
the bodies that they are sourcing, that they are grabbing, it's the demonic bodies of the scouts. And they are being retrieved and sent to another location.
Have we been able to figure out from or to where?
Yeah. They are coming from Halig and coming from the Citadel of Light.
Oh,
You
they're
guys,
both coming from.
yeah, you guys have heard previously that Halig had been seeing traces of demons already. This is the first that you've heard of there being demons present at the Citadel of Light. But the bodies of the dead demons are being brought somewhere.
We just have to figure out where. Would there be any hint to where in the letter, or is that something else?
You have, well, there is like a proper location name written in here, but because of the way that your translation was done, you aren't able to get actually where it is.
Damn it.
Instead, the like the one kind of word that you get from it is just like think. It translates partially to sink. And you're not
Like a
sure.
kitchen sink?
You don't know. It could be a kitchen sink, it could be sinking, it could be some type of, it's just the SINK is what it translates to.
I mean,
Huh.
not to, not, well, this might be wrong, but coal drain. What if they have like the word drain and sink is the same?
or something basin, but Cold Drain is a place, so that's probably a better guess.
It's a wild guess, though.
Cold Drain is right. It's the closest city to Halig, basically, right?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
It's a little away from Citadel of Light.
And it's full of people who would, I don't know, want to do weird experiments.
We could always check it out and then go to Halig if we want. Though I don't personally suggest going to Halig, because going to Halig's like going to Gian's Themdell, but if we have to, we have to, you know? If Gian had to face his fears, then I suppose I have to face mine.
Well, I'm still in my fears. We might not. I might not make it out of this place.
And it sounds like we don't have enough information to properly translate the letter fully, so we may still need to try and collect some samples of this language while here.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we're not entirely out of the woods, I fear.
How do we know that there's
Uh.
more here?
Well, I mean, what else? What other likelihood is there?
I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking.
If they have one, they probably have more. I mean, they wouldn't be like going around killing teachers, and leaving dark, brooding messages about it if they, didn't know what they were doing. Well,
Right.
didn't know more of what they were doing than we think.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that we found this letter here, or not here specifically, but the fact that people here know how to like write or communicate in this language means that, well, if there are people here that can do that, it's only natural that there would be evidence of that if the people are here. I guess it's really just a matter of trying to get into a place that would have information like this archived.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I don't know if you were talking to me. My mom keeps fucking
No,
yelling at
no
me.
one was. You're good.
Oh my.
No one was specifically asking a question.
Oh, what do you guys decide to do now? You guys have deciphered most the majority of those.
At
Well,
some point, while they were translating that, could I have like pulled Libra aside just for a moment?
Absolutely.
All right, are you doing all right? You seem a little.
Listen, I don't know what happened to me last night.
Ugh.
I don't remember it.
I mean, it's almost like the best case scenario, right? I mean, you seem fine, and if it was bad, you don't remember it.
Yes, but that also means I don't know what he did to me.
Yeah, that's not great.
He's got another kid there now, too.
Ugh. Well, probably gonna end up seeing him again if the pattern holds up, huh?
Or not at all.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. One more thing. While they're distracted, listen. We saw some fucked up shit. Um, her teacher was dead. It was pretty bad. Uh, yeah. No, it's bad here. We should. We have a way out now. So I mean, we might not have to stick around here much longer, and I might not have to die about it. So that's pretty nice.
Well, I don't have anything else to do here as far as I know, so.
Well, I would say this: keep an eye on Alcon. I don't know. I found this book. All right, I want to pull the. I want to pull a book that I stole from her desk out. I think she's got some weird fascination going on. I would stay clear. and I'm just gonna hand you the book.
Yeah, I was gonna fucking open it.
Yeah, don't
What book is this? Is this the?
This is her like yaoi fan fiction book.
Okay.
I like to imagine this is Libra just
Uh-huh.
looking into the book, like,
Well, we can like burn this, right?
I think
looking at its
if we
pile.
do, she'll know that we were fucking with it. I want to put it back, but I want you to know that you should probably like keep an eye out.
I don't think. I mean, from the look of this, it doesn't look like she's gonna be the problem.
Hey, buddy, listen, I've been hog-tied and stuffed in a barrel before by some crazy girl. You never know.
That's a good point.
Was that actually Esther?
No, I'm not. I'm
No,
Okay.
this is this is an event that happened to him like a long time ago.
No, I just had to ask if Esther said that's a good point.
Oh,
Yeah, Esther just pops up from behind the two of you and is just
That's
like,
why I
"What's
was
up?"
curious. I was like, was that actually her?
To be fair, Esther's currently not doing very much.
Exactly. That's why I figured if anyone could be able to
Yeah,
handle
I mean,
it,
I like to
her.
imagine
who
that
else
she
has
probably
elevated hearing? Yeah.
she probably can hear this. She's just like she's like, oh, I'm not getting involved with that. She was probably gonna like get involved, and then you brought up the book, and she was like, yeah, never mind.
I don't like this book.
No, me neither. It was a little disturbing on first viewing, but I'm gonna put it back and hopefully she doesn't do anything.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, did she make that recently?
I don't know, man.
Because we have not been back to Fem. Well, I guess she
No, I
came
think
back to Femdel.
yeah, but I mean, I don't know. If she made it earlier, that's even more worrying.
It's
That
considering the fact that we had only met each other for about a couple days before she came back.
like that's quick work.
If that's the case, I'm honestly a little impressed and at the same time terrified.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just keep an eye out.
Sure.
At this point, you guys hear Simon propose the cauldron equals sink question mark?
Yeah.
And everybody who is around that table also is looking towards looking towards Libra, except for Vesper and Muse actually.
What?
Well, it would seem as though uh, it would seem as though the letter here mentions experiments with numbers.
Okay.
Well, I mean, those of us who have been here the longest, we're probably just assuming that you might have thoughts on that.
Yeah, I do.
Any
All the
inputs?
thoughts. Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's not a secret. I've already told you that there's a guy here who did this.
Well, it seems like maybe they might be much more involved with at least, this.
Well, I could have absolutely told you that. I did tell you that. The demon or whatever the fuck we fought down at the forge had the same numbers. I already said that.
Oh, I mean, I just figured that you might. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Just something.
Do you want me to get angry, disturbed? What do you want? All I know is we're not going to be able to go up there and do anything.
No, probably not up there. As much as I'd like to, but
And he's not leaving his house.
regardless, we're gonna have to get something to finish the translation on that letter, from what I understand.
Sorry, does someone want to catch us up on who the man with the upper house is?
Yeah, I don't think I've learned of this before.
Oh,
I mean,
that's his
I thought it
bad
was.
childhood.
Oh, it's his
Another one?
childhood trauma. Got it.
We're both from the
Listen,
city. Yeah, it's all kind of bad.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of that going around in this group.
listen, I'll put it this way. Sure, John's was a little fucked up from everything that we all know. I was in a group of 3 other kids. Guy came down one day, took us up to the upper city, took care of us for a little while. Then, one after another, the other kids just kind of disappeared until it was my turn. What do you think happened after that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think me being some kind of freak, half wolf thing is genetic? Because it's not.
I assumed it was a Grey Warden thing.
What the fuck is that?
Does he? Oh,
I
is this not a
assumed
Femdel
it
thing?
was some sort of form of lycanthropy. Thropy?
Sorry, do
I
people in Femdel not know about Grey Wardens?
Do I know about Grey Wardens?
Give me a history check with disadvantage.
Oh man, I'm so good at those, dude.
that means we're leaning towards no.
You got no idea what the
Yeah,
fuck that is.
bad chance. Yeah, no fucking clue.
Really, you've never even heard of him in passing? Like,
How would you
We don't
hear
even
of
have like
anything down
temples
here?
down here, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. A place like this just seems like it almost seems fitting for a Grey Warden. I mean, some of them.
Yeah, kind of roaming guards, golden eyes, beast powers. Is that? I always just assumed that was what you were.
What the fuck?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, we don't have that shit down here. We just stab people.
Wow, that's honestly kind of surprising. They're kind of a big deal in most other places.
I shrug.
Would I know what a Great Warden is, Jake?
Absolutely. There's a city named after them.
Okay.
The
Kind of a big deal.
Yeah, so the basics of it is that the Grey Wardens are essentially they're a roving band of mercenaries who are all purely human, but a lot of them are like mixed genetically with uh other races or other creatures.
I see.
You know very little about how they get those powers, but the Grey Wardens are very well known as like monster hunters, mercenaries. They're actually numerous enough that you're fairly certain they're numerous enough that they could potentially be like a private military.
And just so we're clear, they're viewed much more positively here than they are.
Oh,
in the
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
There is also tons of them. Like on this continent, there's probably, at a rough estimate, somewhere in the ranges of like 7,000 to like 10,000.
But they just skip over Femdil.
Or they're never allowed in.
Seem like there's a like, to be entirely fair, but like 7 to 10k is still a relatively low amount of individuals for a continent with millions of people. But like they're populous enough that people would be like, "Oh, that's a great ward," kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So I mean, I had just assumed that was sort of your deal, but I probably should have assumed it was a lot worse than that.
Yeah, probably. You said they got golden eyes?
Yep.
Well, I hate to tell you, only one of mine is golden.
I mean,
I
I-
I maybe assumed that it didn't stick, but I didn't want to bring it up.
I haven't really had a chance to get up close and personal and look at your eyes, man. Sorry.
It's
He's not really an up close and personal kind of guy.
I
And
didn't
it's hard
think
to
so.
see from down here to see all the way up there, you know? Not a lot of eye contact.
Exactly. Exactly.
to be fair, I don't know anyone's eye color.
Thank
So
you,
fair,
Esther.
so valid.
listen. Are we leaving?
I think we need to get some more samples of this text for the
We need to
rest of the letter.
find, yeah. We're nearly done with it, but we just need to know where the bodies are being taken to. And we need to find one more piece of paper so that we can, fully translate it. We have to find it here in Femdal, I guess.
I mean, if the bodies have been animated, they are one of my favorite foe. I could probably track them through the city. Though the city itself is not a preferred terrain, but we'll see.
Well, they wouldn't
Good
be
luck
in this city,
tracking.
would they?
Yeah, good luck tracking anything in this city.
Uh,
You'd be surprised. I bet I could do it.
Rune, you could give me a perception check. I'll give you advantage because you're trying to look for a favorite foe.
Okay.
It should just give.
Oh, no, you're right. Right, it's just expertise or something, right?
Yeah, something like
Proficiency.
that.
I still rolled pretty high.
Yeah. Um, as far as you have come into the town, you have not seen any undead. You've seen people die, and you've seen corpses, but you have not seen undead.
Right. I haven't, smelt any necromancy around here.
Nothing except from this book that they're currently reading out of.
Okay. So, I mean, we'll have to venture outward, and it probably is either very deep underground, and we're gonna have to go look, or it's just not in the city where we've been so far.
Yeah, I guess we do technically have enough information from the letter that we could go to one of the places listed and
Is
search
that
from
smart,
there.
though?
Well, it's just they're quite far from here as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
And so it's a matter of if we could probably do that, and I'm sure that given that Rune is quite adept at tracking such beings, and I am also as a priest or a priestess rather well equipped for such occurrences as well. My only concern is that if we are unable to find a good lead, then we are quite far from a location where we know for sure that we could get the last bit of information to fully translate the letter.
Okay. But at the same time, going to another city means most likely, or more likely than not, that John doesn't have to fucking die.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can get in, get out really fast,
You're not gonna be able to.
No.
Esther and I can both cast Pass Without Trace.
That's not invisibility.
I mean, I
Well,
can
Even
cast
invisibility
invisibility.
might not be enough.
I mean, also trying to sneak into a thieves guild kind of seems like walking onto their turf and pissing them off.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a great idea.
I mean, I don't also think we necessarily have to sneak in there. I mean, this is a language, and while I'm sure that this place just, or people in this place have, there's a higher likelihood that they might know. I'm also not entirely convinced that we wouldn't just be able to find, you know, someone somewhere else who happens to just know about this language. I mean, there would surely in a large enough city there would be someone who has some knowledge or expertise when it comes
If
to
we
either
go to
this language
Haleg,
or
I
language
mean,
linguistics. Fuck, I can't say that word. Linguistics. Fuck, that thing. Language.
Linguistics.
Yes,
You got
that.
there.
I keep wanting to say linguini, and I know that's not right.
Jeez.
But that word that has to do with languages, I'm sure there is someone that studies languages in another big city. Fuck you.
and I was gonna say Halig would probably be the best place for that. It is the place of like wizards and wizard classes, is it not, Jake?
I
Or
mean,
like a big place for wizards.
yeah,
I,
magic school.
on the other side of that coin, I will also say that while your city may be very well versed in the arcane, Citadel Light, on the other hand, would be very well versed in, the more divine and even occult, though not necessarily to embrace it, but to at least deal with it. So both cities would be a fine place to go, I think. It sounds like it would just be, kind of the same destination, just whichever path we want to take. I personally would vote for Citadel Light, not just because I'm specifically like know the place much better than any other, but also she doesn't, because at this point have we already fully translated the book actually, or not fully translated, but gotten the role that they were doing done.
Yeah, essentially, you have finished that. You've essentially gotten as much out of this book as you technically could have.
Okay, then yeah, she'll say not necessarily because I am more familiar with the Citadel of Light, but also because well, while everyone was finishing sleeping and whatnot, I did use a spell to observe the book, and um let's just say it's very, very desecrated and has ties to the abyssal, or if that's the proper terminology in
It's
this,
the pit.
Jake. Yeah, I just don't know what the phrase like infernal abyssal would be for that.
The pit. It's just like there isn't really like there is no abyssal. It's demonic specifically. Demonic and the
Okay,
pit
then
are like the kind of description.
gotcha. Then yeah, the book has obvious demonic ties and seems very desecrated, and I think it would behoove us to get rid of it, and maybe even have Vesper checked over just to be safe.
I'm happy to be examined. I don't need to be the one to keep the book, but you've been carrying it for weeks, haven't you?
I mean, I haven't opened it.
That's true, but I think if it wanted to possess one of us or corrupt one of us, it probably could have done it already, right?
I have to agree with that.
Essentially,
Yes, but I also don't like the idea of us holding on to such a artifact. While I would prefer to see it destroyed, I mean, I'm sure that there might be others that would rather just seal it away, because I don't want to have it on us and then us encounter, like out in the wilds or out in a place unfamiliar to us, encounter someone or something who, has obvious ill intent and would use that book for much more nefarious purposes. That is just my thought. If, like, it seems like it'll be either Halig or the Citadel of Light would be the preferred next place for us to go. I just think that the Citadel of Light could be useful to contain that that artifact.
The only other thing is the whole drain thing. I mean, sink thing. But I guess sink could also mean pit.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I think if we can just find someone who is good with language or happens to study it, we could resolve the rest of it. Or we could we already know places that we need to go or that are associated with it, so we could always piece together the rest in those places. I mean, think about it. If there are people running this whole operation that are there in the Citadel of Light or Halig, it is likely that they would have something on them that also, could be used to finish the translation.
Can I ask, this is more of a question for Jake. When it comes to this sync thing, is it sort of, does it feel like a nickname for a place and we don't really understand it and that's why it doesn't match? Or does it feel like the name of a place and we just don't know what place that is?
It feels like a I describe this without giving it away. I think specifically the way that the connotation would be like how someone maybe affectionately like refers to a place that they are well familiar with.
Got it. Thank you.
So if it was like, for example, Calgary, it would be like someone calling it Calgs, something like that.
So it's the kind of thing where we would need sort of someone's interpretation and not just we found a map in that language and can point to it and go, that's this place.
Yeah.
Like how different parts of like New York have like nicknames or whatever.
Yeah, it's like
that
the five
labels off
boroughs and
person.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Gotcha.
I guess, on the off chance, do I know of any cities that are affectionately known as something like sink?
Give
The
me
the
so
brain drain?
first of all, I'm going to ask for a religion check, and then second of all, I'm going to require a history check. If you manage to pass both,
This is so hard, but it's okay. It's okay.
I'll give you guidance on the first roll. As I
Really?
see those little cogwheels spinning.
I'm gonna build for success both of them.
oh, okay.
Nice.
So
I can
14.
support you with guidance on the other one as well.
Religion.
You have
Or
another
no,
D.
guidance.
You have
Oh, I
another
wanted another
D4 on the
D4.
first one, so that's 20
20.
exactly, which was the DC.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
And another build for success and guidance. Oh, you've got it. It's a 19 and a 20. Yeah, you get 2 20s. That is well, you would be very well aware of it. You're from it.
It's cool, Jada. All right.
That
All right.
big brain earlier just
That big-
like solved it. And we were literally like, I like to imagine Jake was sitting there doing like the Pepe like sweat.
I was sitting there going, uh-oh. But hey, it is what it is. But from what you recall, and from what you've seen translating a lot of these phrases and how kind of and how Vesper has kind of like done his pronunciation, his wording, his intent, you've managed to figure out that it is sink, as in like to go down or to like remove kind of sink. And in that case, it makes a lot of sense why it would be cauldron. In that case as well, with the actual languages and kind of connotations in regards to it, the nickname, cauldron would essentially be the only place that you can currently place in your own mind that would truly make sense in regards to this. It's also the only location that is like in between both Halig and the Citadel of Light that would fit this type of name convention for it.
Yeah, guys, I have no idea why I forgot this before, but the hip kids at the university, well, you know, we refer to cauldron as the sink.
Oh,
So I really do think that this is referring to cauldron, which worries me, right? That means bad things are happening in my hometown.
well, I mean, to be fair, it seems like bad things are happening in 3 of our, like, hometowns or towns closely associated with us, because it's not like I'm from the Citadel of Light, or I was born there, but, you know, still hits close to home for a lot of us, it sounds like. So it's a matter of, do we want to go to Cold Drain directly, or do we think it would be best to stop at one of the other 2 locations?
Well, now we've got 3 names.
I guess it's a matter of, well, I'm prone to say, why don't we go aim for the furthest one and hit up the little ones if they're on the way.
What is the furthest?
Citadel.
Citadel of Light is the
Citadel of Light's
most south.
Mm.
Oh yeah, super far.
It would be the
I'm
hardest
with
and longest travel.
I'm with Vesper. Say we go Coldrain, then Halig, or Halig, then Coldrain.
You would be well aware that Halig is only really accessible by 2 different places. One of them is by sea, and one of them is by cauldron.
Then yeah, Coldrain. Muse
Alright, we got a
votes
direction.
Coldrain.
And what does it specifically say referring to cauldron? That it's
That
where
the
That the
bodies-
bodies
the
are
ca-
being
the
brought
bodies-
there?
yeah, that the cadavers are being brought to cauldron for use in an experiment.
Okay.
Uh, 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 yeah, this is a um. One last thing that I actually forgot to mention that you guys would have actually spotted earlier. Uh, this letter is. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. Yeah, no. There is something that I forgot to mention. Specifically, there is 2 other names that are also mentioned on this. One of them is the person who had actually written this letter. Giancarlo, you would recognize the signature of your teacher. It's just a cap. It was covered up by a few different kind of like preamble words and things, so you didn't spot it until now, but it is his signature. In addition, because you've gotten a little bit more of it, I will give you the rest of the contents of the letter, because fuck it, why not? With a little bit more time and with a little bit more deciphering that all of you kind of work together for, there is another name that is mentioned as well that specifically says Brookstone has donated another brain to the cause.
Brookstone?
Brookstone.
Does his name seem familiar to me at all?
Do you? No.
No.
Does it seem familiar to any of us?
Hey, Libra, what's your guy's name?
Emil Brookstone.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, there you go.
We already figured they were working together anyway.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Fuck.
Seems like you and I are a lot more connected than we thought, John.
Ah, awesome. It's just fucking great.
Yeah.
Well,
There is one last kind of section that you guys didn't really decipher until the names and all of these things kind of came out. Is that it specifically says, given that this was a letter written by the teacher, I will expect payment as soon as this next experiment is done. And it seems to be written in a almost like angry or like upset tone.
Well, at least they don't get on great.
Hopefully.
But as all of you kind of sit there, ponder, decide what to do next, I will actually call this a little bit shorter session than normal. I apologize, but I think I need a nap because I will have to be up
Valid.
at 3 a.m.
Valid.
Understandable.
I'm gonna go take a shower and then go take a nap. But
Goodbye.
I hope you guys had a good time. We shall chat
Yeah.
and play more game next week. As you've now discovered
Yeah.
a little bit more about what is going on, who is going on to what, and what is going on potentially, maybe. And yeah, we'll see how it goes next week. But for now.